So in the last class we have discussed about the introductory part of our chapter poverty. Okay, now today we are going to what is poverty actually and who are poor actually. Okay. So let us start. Poverty is the inability to fulfill that already I've given definition of the poverty that when the person is unable to get the basic facilities like food, clothing, housing, education and health facilities. ठीक है ना? If a person is unable to get all these facilities, then they are called poverty and he or she is called poverty. If this minimum needs are not fulfilled, man undergoes pain and suffering. So when if someone is not able to get all these facilities, it is that that person goes through a went through a very suffering kind of life. Obviously, if you are not having food, you will be not happy, you are suffering. If you are not having house, then you are suffering. If you are not having education, or again you are suffering. ठीक है ना? So without education you won't get any good job kind of thing. So all these are basic necessities of the person. ठीक है ना? If you are not availing, you are not able to avail all these facilities, it means that you are suffering. Okay. So poverty also have a you know it multiplies itself. ठीक है ना? It means that if you are poor, it means that you won't be able to get enough food, you won't be able to get education, you won't be having a good health. Okay. So as a matter of fact, what happened, you would be would be in the poverty always, because if you are not getting education, you won't get a good job. Okay. So as a matter of fact, due to poverty you deprive of so many opportunities. As a matter of fact, you will be always in the poor. And why it is so? Because it multiplies itself. Okay. If you are not able to get all those facilities like education, health, you won't be able to work. If you are not having a health, you won't be able to work well. So if you are not working, you won't be earning any kind of income. Okay. So this is the thing. Now, relative and absolute poverty, how the poor identified. ठीक है ना? So there are two concepts, that is relative and absolute poverty. ठीक है? So relative poverty means when we are comparing poorness between amongst the different communities, between among the countries, then it is called relative poverty. So supposing that I'm saying that India is relatively poorer than USA, so kind of thing. So how it is identified? The UNO, you must be knowing what is UNO. UNO is an international organization who collects a statistic, who collects the data about the poorness of the country kind of thing. Okay. So this particular organization gives a report, means about the poorness of the country. So by seeing on the statistic, we can have the comparisons, and when we are doing the comparison, that is called relative poverty. Means we can say India is relatively poorer than USA kind of thing. Now again, it is not that relative poverty we always be comparing two countries. It may be like within the country also we can have such kind of comparison. ठीक है ना? So we can say the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe country are less are poorer than the general category. The kind of thing we can say like that. Okay. Among the communities also we can have the comparison. Okay. So that is the thing. So within the country also we can have the relative poverty. We can compare the poverty among the different communities, and between the countries also we can have a comparison, that is called relative poverty. Now absolute poverty, we'll see. In India, the concept of poverty line is used as a measure of absolute poverty. ठीक है ना? Absolute poverty, here we are not comparing anyone, we are just having a line, means limitation, boundaries. ठीक है ना? We are keeping one boundary, that supposing that the person who is earning 100 rupees a day is not a poor, if we say so, like that, okay. And if we say like if a person who earned below 100 rupees a day are poor, okay. So here limitation is boundary is 100 rupees, ठीक है ना. So if we are just dividing whole population into rich and poor, ठीक है ना, whole population into rich and poor. Here we are not comparing anyone on the basis of communities, on the basis of the developed and developing stages of any country, ठीक है ना. We are just dividing the number of people who are above poverty line, number of people who are below poverty line, ठीक है ना. The such line are we make such line and we divide the population into two categories, rich and poor. So that is called absolute poverty, ठीक है ना. So I hope you understood, and here some statistics are given, so I'll give the notes also, don't worry. You just have clear your concept that poverty is what actually, and what is the effects of poverty, it multiplies itself, okay. So that we have seen relative poverty means when we are comparing among the countries and between the countries, and poorness of the countries, and when we are compare the poverty on the basis of communities, okay. So that is relative poverty. Absolute poverty, here we prepare a poverty line, okay. Who are above are rich, who are below are poor, ठीक है ना. So we are dividing entire population of the country into two parts, rich and poor. So that is absolute poverty. So this much for the day. I hope you understood. Thank you very much.